another painting things in my room. Chapstick just hated me. So basically, for this series, I just find a bunch of random things in my bedroom and I paint them because I'm
creative.
These are the sketches that I came up with for what I wanted to do for these designs.
Let's start painting.
So the first thing I wanted to paint is a pencil because I haven't really seen anyone do that and I think it's just like a little unique idea. Also, if you hear background noise, I'm sorry, but it keeps raining and stopping. And also, look what this did.
Oh my god.
That's unfortunate. Just don't sand a pencil or else what you're sanding with is going to get completely ruined. So you probably saw the designs in my sketchbook, but I'm going to explain it anyway. And by sketchbook, I mean old composition notebook. But anyway, you probably saw that I'm going to do a cow print pencil. Yeah, I don't know why I came up with this, kinda just did. But yeah, I thought I'd just be trendy and cute with my little cow print pencil. I can carry it everywhere.
It's gonna be a vibe.
But yeah, I kinda just made up the cow print shapes on the spot, so sorry if they're not 100% accurate. I also think I put way too many. Oops. And this is how I had it drying. I stabbed it into a piece of foam. Kinda cute, kinda worked. That's me in the reflection. So next I decided I would paint an LED light remote. Don't worry, this is my actual one. It's just a backup I have because I have 2 strands of lights on my ceiling. And no one cares. So I decided to paint like drips on this one to be like
vibey and aesthetic and cool and like
a cool kid. But just like continue watching because it turns out that
I hate it in the end.
So here we go with the green paint. Nickelodeon slime vibes, ladies and gentlemen. This paint like barely covered anything as you can see, but I'm just gonna let you watch a time lapse of me painting it because I literally just do a million layers of this nasty green paint that looks like snot. Now before I started this part of the project, I was like,
oh my gosh, highlights are so easy and fun to paint on.
yeah, no, that drip got messed up, and these highlights look, I don't even know what.
I don't even know what they look like.
And the camera kept going in and out of focus because of my hair popping in the frame. Sorry about that. I forgot to film me like fixing the drips, but this is me applying a clear coat. Next up we have the chapstick. So I'm mixing a pretty sky blue color that
eventually turns out to be too dark.
Yeah, last time I like took all the paper off and I wasn't having that this time. I started to peel it off and it just turned into a nightmare, so I just like stopped doing it. So here's me painting on the clouds because this is like a sky theme and you'll see that I kind of have a
bit of an obsession with these clouds.
And I literally don't even know how to paint them. Next, I wanted to paint a composition notebook because I have a lot of these lying around and I just have them
blank and boring.
And you're probably thinking to yourself,
oh, she's making this the burn book from Mean Girls.
No.
I'm turning it into a journal with my face on it.
So again, here comes the like sky theme. I'm doing the background like a pink sky during like sunset, but it's only pink. I don't know why, just don't ask. So I'm just gonna like spare you the millions of layers that it took me to do this.
Wow, it's all painted. What a good...
Magic trick.
And here we are with the same style of clouds again. When I told you I have an obsession, I was not joking. But mine don't really look that good. They kind of look like the Pizza Hut logo. Yeah, anyways, what I'm trying to say is,
They're ugly.
but they do eventually get a little bit better, I would say. Just, I don't know. Also, I covered the whole journal in these ugly little Pizza Hut clouds because I drew something digitally that is going to go on top of the journal.
Because I'm not about to paint myself. Like, I'm not talented.
So this is my little sister sketch of myself. I'm drawing, even though I'm not very good at drawing. I think this came out okay. And by the way, the app I used was Procreate. It was $10, kind of really expensive for an app, but it was worth it. And this took me a few hours to draw, and I'm not an artist and I know it doesn't look the best, so just be nice in the comments. No need to
Harass me.
So then I printed it out and it looks very cute. I like it, but I was going to cut it out like it was a sticker. Why'd I say was? I am doing that, but like I'm leaving a little bit of white around the edges so it looks like it's a sticker. So then I attached it with fabric glue, which I also use as like my clear coating to make sure paint doesn't chip off, and it works pretty well. So then I just unstuck all the pages because the paint kind of got them stuck together, and I cut off all the chunky paint that like bunched up on the side. So the next thing I'm painting is the back of an old calculator that I've had for like 3 years now. I had to sand this a lot because there were so many like bumpy designs on it. After I literally could not sand it anymore, I decided to pour paint all over it to like even things out. And when I tell you this took multiple layers, it took multiple layers. I'll just let you watch those in a time lapse. So for this one, I wanted the background to be like an orange and pink sky. Like, you know when it's sunset and there's that orange and pink sky? I don't know, I just think that's really pretty, and I wanted to paint that on my calculator back as a background for the design that you're about to see in a minute. So as you can see by the design, like right there,
Kind of spoiling it.
but as you can see by the design and the journal in the beginning, I'm painting Among Us characters on this, and it's kind of going to be like they're falling out of the sky and they're falling onto planet Earth. I don't know where I came up with that, but I kind of like it. And I don't know why, but for some reason I did not think to paint dark blue, which is like my go-to avatar. I just did red, purple, and yellow for some reason. But in the end, I really love how this thing turns out, so it doesn't really matter. Also, there's my hair popping in the frame again. But anyway, I'm just going to let you watch me paint the rest of this because I think it's satisfying when painting is like sped up and there's music in the back, and I don't know, just watch. So now I'm painting the clouds, and it's the same clouds that I've been doing this whole video, like the same style. But I can honestly say that this is one of my favorite things I've painted in a long time. Like, I know it's not perfect, but I'm literally in love with it, so I do not care. So the last thing I'm doing is kind of a different type of thing than I usually do on this channel or in painting videos. So the picture that you see on the screen here is a little me doll from Coraline. I've seen a bunch of people make their own version that looks like them, but is still based off the doll from the movie. So on Halloween, that's what me and my sister decided to do. And we were watching Coraline as we did it.
Just for fun.
Also, I'm sorry, but some of the videos are going to look like TikTok format because I originally recorded this for TikTok and I didn't even plan on putting this into a YouTube video, but here we are. So in the last clips you've seen, I made the little doll body out of wire and now I'm wrapping the head in tinfoil. McKenna helped me fix my clay because it was very hard and disgusting, and now, beautiful.
Very, very beautiful.
So I was basically using the two TikToks as like a reference or something to tell me what to do.
Oh my god, tutorial is the word.
But I also had to use water to like smooth out the clay, but it didn't really work all that well. It kind of just worked better to use my hands, but at the same time it didn't even smooth out that much. But it did help hold on the details for the face. And I know the button eyes are pretty much like the whole point of this doll, but like they're still my favorite thing. So again, I'm just gonna let you watch a whole painting time lapse and I'll get back to you when the whole thing is painted. So this is me cutting out the outfit or tracing it onto an old t-shirt. My sewing is not the best, I apologize for that. It literally looks disgusting. But I also want to say, if you're still watching at this point, thank you. Like, this doll took me 5 hours and I literally just did it for 5 hours straight, but it was fun and it was worth it in my opinion. If you're wondering why I had to use purple hair, it's because I ran out of brown yarn and this is the closest thing that I had. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to hit like and subscribe because these videos take me a really long time to film, but they're always fun to film, so I still like doing them. Please make sure to follow me on everything else. It is right here in these two little clouds, and I will see you guys next time. I love you guys. Bye!